UNZA continues to make trends on the global scene. This time around, we have a student from UNZA who's going to be representing us in the International Conference on AIDS as well as Sexually Transmitted Infections in Africa, ICASA 2019. I have with me Scholar Wankumbu Simukonda. Welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sure. Without further ado, sir, we would want us to educate us in the background regarding the conference ICASA. Just share with us. We understand that this event was hosted by UNZA earlier this year, and it will be hosted by Rwanda on the second. We want you to share with us what.
Okay, thank you very much. It is indeed a rare privilege for me to feature on UNZA TV. It is a rare privilege in that UNZA TV is the next big thing, and featuring on this program to discuss about the ICASA conference, which starts on the 2nd of December, about 19 days time. Wankumbu Simukonda, a student at the University of Zambia and a peer educator with UNZA Response. I have been given this rare privilege by SEWAT, an organization based in Zimbabwe, to represent the students and youths in southern region following the conference that we had here in Zambia. It was hosted by the University of Zambia at Crest Golf View, and from there the students and youths from 8 countries gathered together where we made recommendations and resolutions as students and youths in Africa towards the fight of HIV and AIDS and sexual, reproductive and health rights. So I'll be taking those resolutions at the ICASA conference, which will be in Rwanda, Kigali, with about 10,000 delegation from across 150 countries in the globe. And the main agenda of this conference is enshrined in the theme, which is an AIDS-free Africa, innovation and community and political leadership in the continent. So for me, it is a rare privilege that I've been given to represent the youths in the continent.
Would you be kind enough to share with us a few of those recommendations that were made?
You may wish to know that SASIC, Southern Africa Regional Youth Student Conference, is held after every 2 years as well to discuss issues affecting the young people pertaining to HIV and AIDS and sexual reproductive health rights. So at this conference, as youths and students from Southern region, we resolved and made recommendations that we, the youths, should be at the center stage of decision making where sexual and reproductive health rights is concerned. We made recommendations and resolved that complex sexuality should be at the center stage, and we also made recommendations that as youths we need to sit together, engage one another to promote all the scientific and innovations that are out there with regards to sexual and reproductive and health rights. And also we made resolutions that as young people in the region, we need to put all our efforts together, whether from Zimbabwe, Malawi, South Africa, Lesotho, Mozambique, Zambia. We need to come together and make all our efforts be counted. We want to sit on the decision-making table with the government authorities, non-governmental organizations, as diners on the table and not waiters, as it has been in the past, because many are the times that these government and non-governmental organizations, government institutions are making policies that are not inclusive of what I feel as a student at the University of Zambia, what a student feels at the University of Zimbabwe, what a student from Johannesburg University or University of Pretoria thinks about the way forward, or now we can help that child, that girl child who is in a rural area that we are going to help her not to miss classes because she's attending her menses. So we are saying if government institutions can provide or can distribute condoms across the country where sex is actually an option, but having menses is not an option, we are saying let them also distribute the sanitary towels to everyone out there so that we can promote sexual reproduction.
Indeed, nothing for youths without a youth. Clearly, that has been so spoken everywhere in the world now.
Yeah.
You are representing students in Southern Africa. In itself, how does that make you feel, really?
University of Zambia, and from the University of Zambia, representing the youths and students in Southern Africa, it's so touching, and for me it's an opportunity that I'll always treasure. Like I've said, I'm so grateful to say what who asked me whether I should go and represent the youths through UNZA Response. And I'm so grateful for Dr. Watula, Mr. Mwale at UNZA Response, the Department Media and Communication Studies, University Management, especially a School of Humanities Assistant Dean, Mr. Moses Chewe, who has been instrumental to make sure that all my logistics are done so that the university can give me permission as Sewat tries to prepare for my flight logistics and everything. So I will make sure that the University of Zambia is put on the continent's map.
Sorry to cut you short, Scholar Wankumbu. You are going to Rwanda to see Paul Kagame. Not necessarily, I know, but you will eventually maybe meet Paul Kagame. But one thing I would ask for you as you will be going to Rwanda is please do not forget to give him the UNZA way of greeting. So in our 9 minutes of the program, I would ask that you look into the camera and you directly talk to the people, the students of Southern Africa, not just UNZA. Tell them your last words and tell them why this event is important.
To the youths and students in the region, the University of Zambia, for me this is a rare privilege that I'm not going to relish. I'm going to make sure that all the recommendations and resolutions at the third edition of the SASIC 2019 conference are presented to the world so that they know what we want as students from Southern Africa, as youths from Southern Africa, so that we are counted on the table of decision making as fellow diners of these institutions, government institutions, non-governmental organizations, and the key stakeholders in decision making. And AIDS-free Africa will only come if the youths are involved in terms of decision making and in the implementation of these
Well, thank you so much, Scholar Wankumbu. From me, Zack Mulinde. It has been UNZA TV, Indeed behind and beyond the walls of UNZA. Time is now for us youths to take the center stage in decision making and in the governance process, and UNZA TV did bring you this extraordinary interview for that very purpose. We hope that next time still glued to UNZA TV as we bring you more of such interviews. For now, it's bye-bye. God bless.
Okay.